Good morning, guys. We start a new week, and this week actually starts with a not great, but pretty good news. So, we had a wonderful call with a potential client. Now, this client is located in Asia, but as far as I understand, the company is from the US. And they are looking for a very rare developer. Once again, this is our specialization, rare senior blockchain developers. This candidate should be experienced with the ZK rollups and with quantum computing. And also, of course, he has to be very experienced in blockchain, particularly with the Polkadot ecosystem. Let's find this guy, and the salary range is kind of decent, I have to say. But I'll do this. We'll start working on this a bit later. As for now, I'm going to meet Anwar. Do you guys remember Anwar? I believe some of you will remember him. And I'm going to ask him some questions about. I want him to share his experience in team building and creating the strong team of BD managers and other guys. Because, yeah, guys, as you remember, my first attempt to create a strong team actually failed, and I want to make my analytics. I want to ask people who are more experienced than me. Maybe they will be able to highlight my mistakes and what has to be changed next time. So as for now, we're going to meet Anwar and take a look. We have a snow once again in Moscow. So today it's -2 degrees. There's actually a big advantage of and big power inside of asking experienced people for advice, because back in the days, the guy with whom I had a consultation, his name is Gianluca Rosania, and he's an experienced business owner. He has a recruitment agency, technical recruitment agency, by the way. So we're in the same niche almost. He advised me to stay concentrated on something one, and because of his advice, I actually started to be concentrated only on senior blockchain developers and technical roles like CTOs, um, engineers, like QA engineers, and so on and so forth. So, guys, if you have somebody who can give you good advices, we have paid for our hotel in Barcelona, so I definitely will record you something from there. However, keep in mind that it will be our trip, so yeah, business trip, and also just to enjoy our time there. So I'm not sure how much I'll record in Barcelona in Spain, but I will. See you guys tomorrow. Hi everyone, good morning. So the news of this day is that we lost the client because they started layoffs, and they, like, as far as I understand, the management of the company who started working with us last week, we signed a contract, but they decided that now they cannot invest anymore. I don't know, like something happened, and the contact person of the company just reached out to me today, actually 15 minutes ago, something like that, and said that they decided to stop everything. That's not good. That's definitely not good, because we need the client right now, and we started already looking for candidates for this particular company. Now I have to stop everything. Yeah, I mean, this is the difficulty of this business model. When you onboard a new client, you don't get the payment. You need to perform, and it takes usually several weeks. Never mind. Moving forward, we have another company to onboard, and hopefully we'll start working with them. Have a meeting with potential client in 2 minutes, so guys, let me jump there. If somewhere in the future I will tell you that creating a business is an easy stuff, no man, it's not. Honestly speaking, I feel such a huge amount of demotivation right now. I mean, it's nice to know that the decision of stopping any hiring processes taken by our client that that was found by me in the consensus event in Hong Kong was taken not because of the nature of our services and how we treat the business, but because of different internal factors. But man, I just feel very demotivated right now. I have to find some energy and some power inside to start doing code outreach and research again. Because as for now, this is the main way how I can generate a new client. We're waiting for the next step from one more potential client that was met by me on Saturday, and yesterday we had a call. So we're waiting for the details about the company to include it into the draft of the contract to share with them. So hopefully we'll start working with them because, bro, we need to close the deal, and I have to be straight to the point. Now, when I invest a lot of money, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars into conferences, man, of course I want to close something from there. I want to see that my investments, there is some kind of return on them. I mean, in terms of money, since yes, we get huge amount of experience. That's true, but we also need to monetize. And as for now, I'm I'm really upset, and I'm really tired, and I'm really demotivated. So, as the founder of the company, I have to get everything together and keep pushing, man. Keep pushing. Find new companies to work with and close new deals. By the way, had a call with one more company from the last event in Hong Kong, and it was the company that was very interested in working with us because they were looking for developers as soon as possible. But after the call, we realized that they are actually not looking for developers at all. Moving forward, we had one more big meeting with Don, and we were discussing our strategies because, guys, everything is changing again, and we need to adapt to what's happening here. Anyways, we're in the process of the onboarding of the new client who is looking for Rust plus ZK developer, and hopefully everything will be finalized. We have already discussed a lot of things about the contract, the content of it. Looking forward to sign a new client. Yes, today was a very difficult day. I would say difficult mentally. Yeah, it's such a pain in the ass when you have to change your strategy several times a week, man. Not an easy stuff. Anyways, tomorrow we're going to concentrate on ZK developers to find some guys even before we started working together with the new client officially. And man, we have to perform as always. We have to perform. See you guys tomorrow, and stay strong. I had a chat with Masha yesterday, and she suggested one important thing that we most probably will implement. I'm talking about the exclusivity of the contract, meaning that when we'll start working with the company, with a new one, we'll write down in the contract that for 30 days will be the only agency and only way for them to find a candidate if they start working with us. Now we're about to sign the contract with the company who is already working with other agencies. As far as I understand, they are looking into new ways how they can start working with somebody else. I think we should not force anyone to stop working with the agencies if they already work together. However, in terms of new partnerships, yeah, man, I think this exclusivity should consider that they should not onboard anybody else after they onboarded us. This is what I have in mind right now, but let me think about it again, and I'll update you. Also, now we're going to have an emergency meeting with Don because the discussion of the contract with this client, the new one, is progressing, and they approved the draft of the contract. It's very fast, to be honest, and that's good. This is what we're always looking for. We need to create a system. We need to create an extra strategy again, one new strategy, and we should perform as soon as possible for this one because they are already in the process of hiring, so they have their candidates, and our candidates should be very good. They should meet the requirements and even overperform them, and we should find them extremely fast because this is our chance, and we should take it, man. The only way for us. So, for example, here, what I have created is for now, first of all, concentrate on Rust plus ZK only. And actually, you can follow what I have written here. And also, we're waiting for responses from a couple of guys from GitHub. So I want to know how is it going with them, since bro most probably will need to book a lot of meetings right now and for Saturday as well. I would also book for a Sunday, but I don't want to I don't want to force Don working on weekends, bro. Like it's some kind of an emergency situation right now. So let me discuss with him. Don't actually know how we do this, but we have found a lot of good developers with a very strong experience in Substrate and ZK, because Substrate is one of the requirements that are highly desirable as well, and also in quantum computing and in Rust. So a lot of candidates who combine everything, like, okay, a lot of them combine at least three of these technologies, mostly Rust, ZK, and Substrate, and some of them have everything in one person. Bro, like after that, after such situations, I started thinking that we can actually find any talent in the market, any. That's crazy. And just to give you an idea, the vast majority of them are located in the US and in Canada for some reason. They're looking for a very high salary, first of all, and second of all, they are very experienced. It means that most probably the vast minority actually of Rust developers will meet these requirements of our client. And if they meet the requirements of our client, most probably such developers are very, very high skilled and very experienced one. So, guys, I need to find three more guys, and after that, I'll keep doing my outreach. So we need to book a lot of calls for tomorrow and for Friday. And the plan is to endorse several very, very good developers till the end of the week. So this is the challenge. You either take the treasure, you either take the jackpot here, or you take nothing. Because as far as I get it, not only we compete in this situation, and not only our agency is looking for such developers for them, and moreover, they do their stuff too. They do networking, they meet candidates, and as far as I know, they have already some candidates to try. So let's see. So, guys, huge amount of meetings booked for tomorrow with ZK professionals, developers, and Rust and everything like that. Subtract and man, a lot of stuff. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll find somebody to endorse on Friday, because we also have three technical interviews booked for tomorrow, and we realized that actually we have a lot of candidates from our pool who can be endorsed. So let's see. And now we're looking for a suitcase for Masha. Also, we are booking the apartments in Paris to stay there for Paris Blockchain Week and beyond. So yeah, man, a lot of conferences, a lot of offline meetings with potential clients. Let's move it. Let's push it to the limit. Everything will be amazing. Yeah, a lot of difficulties. Man, not easy, but this is the part of the process. Yeah. Cool. See you tomorrow. It was the last month, I don't remember exactly. I was telling you that this is the most expensive month in my entire life. And also the month when we came back to Russia from Indonesia, as far as I remember, it also was the most expensive month for that period of time. So this month, March 2025, today it's March 20th. Basically, this is the most expensive month in my life, because I've spent 14,000 US dollars this month already, um, for two conferences, Token 2049 in Dubai, plus flights, plus visas for me, for Don, for Masha, plus hotels, plus Paris Blockchain Week, visas, hotels, flights, blah blah blah, all this stuff, and different expenses in our life. So everything in total, it's 14,000 US dollars, 1 4. It's expensive as hell for me as for now. I mean, I have funds to cover expenses like this, but it's not something that I was doing previously, and I cannot get accustomed to such amount of expenses, because I've never have been spending such amount of funds. I've never been doing it, but I can say that everything is it's investment. So this is something that will allow me to acquire new clients, and it will allow me to get returns on my investments. Let it be. Even if I'll go broke, even in this case, well, it will be a nice story. Uh, Nice story for you guys, for me, and yeah. Anyways, we're working hard on ZK developers, and today two candidates have passed our initial interviews, and we're going to book technical rounds for tomorrow. And yeah, man, we have to close this deal. We have to close this placement successfully and monetize out of it, because if we'll not do this, it will not be good at all. We have a first candidate to endorse for this position. First candidate who passed initial interview and technical round, and we found him 1 day ago. We have conducted several stages of interviews, and man, when Don sent me a message that we have a first candidate to endorse, I literally had tears in my eyes. Man, like it's such an intense work. Here we have these candidates, this amount of candidates. All of them are very like extremely rare guys with a huge experience in ZK, in Rust, in Polkadot ecosystem. The vast majority of them combine these three technologies in their experience. Some guys are experienced in cryptographic and how do you guys pronounce it? Like quantum cryptography, I believe. They are not easy guys to find. Not at all. Not at all. Ah, wait. Give me a second. I just thinking about like why so few guys in our calendar. Basically, here we have more of them. So this is our calendar, and these everything that you see here, it was booked. It was booked in a very urgent way. This is how I can say it. We do such a huge amount of work. I really like. I really respect Don and they respect me for this amount of work that we do. Whew. Let's go ahead. Man, such a supersonic speed. Everything is changing like in an online mode. Basically, a couple of interviews were cancelled for this morning. I was reaching out to new candidates. I was having a chat with our candidates from yesterday. I booked several more calls. Like literally 4 minutes ago, I booked a call with the guy, and the call will start in 8 minutes from now from Spain. We have endorsed two candidates. We had some issues with with some of the data, because when we endorse candidates, as I mentioned previously, we share our feedback on them, like our insights, our green flags, red flags, observations, and so on and so forth. Also, we share some specific facts like years of experience in Web3, years of experience with Rust in this case, with ZK, with the Polkadot ecosystem, and specifically with Substrate, years of experience in cryptography, and so on and so forth. Their CVs. There also was one strange fact, but everything is fine. Also, a couple of candidates, they don't respond. So we have booked technical rounds with them. Actually, we didn't book. We just reached out to them yesterday with a suggestion of having a technical call today. One guy, I just realized that he doesn't use Telegram, so I guided Don to reach out using different ways. For example, email or LinkedIn if the guy is not responsive on Telegram. Let's see. Hopefully, this day will be good as well, and hopefully in the very end of the day we'll endorse more candidates, since as you guys remember, this is a freaking urgent position. I'm telling you, like I feel like I'm a freaking flash here and there at the same time. I was trying to take a shower. I didn't succeed because I just went from the shower in the middle of the process, wet as hell. Man, I just continued working. I don't remember what happened at that moment in time, but it was urgent to come to the laptop and keep working, working, working. We have signed the contract with our new client. Man, I've never been in such an intense work environment as in this company, as in the Veretin recruitment. Man, it's like it's insane. It's crazy, but I love it. I love it. Previously, when I was working at Indecoin, for example, as a BD manager, salesperson, I thought that it was an intense work. No, man, not even close. We have the third candidate to endorse. And I have set the timer for tomorrow, for Saturday, 5 a.m. Moscow time. Messages with reports for this week will be sent to our clients, and the new candidate will be endorsed with all the information, with the CV, with the video. And looking forward to make our next steps, because candidates are ready to meet the client, and the client most probably is ready to meet candidates. But let's have a chat with them. I've just completed the scripts for the next video that I'll record tomorrow for you guys for this YouTube channel. And take a look. I'm going to use this guy. So this one. This is the teleprompter. And let me show you. Let me demonstrate you how I'll utilize it tomorrow. So I have here this part. Ta-da! I hope that you don't see these black borders, but tomorrow I'll utilize this platform. So wait. Oh, tomorrow I'll utilize this one for the first time, and let's see how it will be. Every time I record something, this will be my third video of such format, by the way, I think about what has to be improved, and tomorrow it will be a new, like not a new format, but still a lot of improvements, and I'm going to start doing small portions of editing. Also today I was thinking about launching the new channel for shorts specifically, because I believe I was talking about it previously as well. I strongly think that people will pay more attention to me if they have already seen my face somewhere else. Because of this, I need shorts, most probably. But also, I need good quality content to make people watch my shorts. And I don't want to post shorts on my main YouTube channel, because it will lower down the attention span of people who watch my videos. So, this is what I have in plans right now. It's 2 a.m. all the day long, almost all the day long. I was working. Again, this is Saturday. Man, you never know how much time will you spend, invest into doing something serious. Bro, I don't relax. Even on weekends I work a lot of time, like 8 to 10 hours, I think. Simply I don't do research and I don't do outreach, but everything on top of that is still the same. See you guys tomorrow. I have prepared the video that I'll record tomorrow, and yeah, let's go. All right, so what we have here, we have this bad boy, and also, okay, this is what we have. Well, man, actually, it was a very good recording. It was very smooth, and I wasn't able to do such recording on such a level previously when I was in Bali, for example. Now everything is easier, everything is faster. The same comes with the business. Man, in the start, everything is very complex and difficult. But over the time, you become better, you become stronger, you gain knowledge, and yeah, you can make what wasn't possible previously. So we're finalizing this week. The week was good. It was a very difficult one because a lot of complexities with our new client. But yeah, man, it was such an intense one. Huge amount of work was done in a very short period of time. We have found a lot of very rare candidates actually, and we're going to have a lot of meetings tomorrow together with Don. I'm going to have 2 meetings with potential clients as well. And just to let you know, we don't have any feedback from our client from Friday, I believe. So I made a follow up today morning, and also I made a report yesterday. So let's see how it will evolve. But see you guys in the next video on my YouTube channel, because this weekly one is already finished. It was a good week, but we need a better one. Okay? See you.